Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2023 Sabre 38RLH fifth wheel. This is a new floor plan model for the Sabre lineup. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and the outside of this new RV, and then we'll close it up at the end and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we're now up inside the brand new 2023 Sabre 38RLH fifth wheel. This is a new floor plan for the Sabre lineup for the 2023 lineup. So we're gonna take a few minutes, run you through the inside, head on back outside as well. So starting back here in the rear of the RV, we have a tri-fold sofa. This sofa will flip out and make into a bed. Sleep a couple extra adults back here if you got some guests. You have end table on each side, a little bit of shelf space there. Electric outlet, USB charger ports also on each side of the sofa. Big windows overlooking the rear side of the RV. You have some overhead cabinet space up top. You have a 110 volt ceiling fan instead of a 12 volt version. You can also see the AC just back in there, and that is ducted through the roof. There's also a couple speakers up there as well. Now looking straight across from your theater seat area here, you have an electric fireplace, which is basically a fancy electric space heater. You can use the lights like we're doing right now, or you can also turn on the heat part. You can see here in the picture popping up, you have a couple drawers up above, and then you also have some storage on each side of the fireplace. Looking up top there is some more storage above your TV. Now this TV is on a swing arm, so you can maneuver it around. I'm gonna set the camera down here for just a second so you can see this, but there is, again, swing arm on here. It has a magnetic catch to bring it around, and just back in behind here is some more shelf space, and then right here you can see your cable satellite inlets, and also the part back here is the Bluetooth piece to connect to the speakers that are in the ceiling. So the RV does not have an actual radio in it. It just has the Bluetooth connector to the speakers for you to use your phone and play music through the RV. Looking over here at your theater seat area, this is a freestanding theater seat. You can see here we got a little blue light going on here. And basically, you have heat, massage, and a little touch there to turn on the blue light. Those are manual theater seats. Huge windows overlooking the campsite area of your RV. So you got all kinds of view going on here, either out the back or out the side over your campsite area here. Freestanding table with a little bench, a couple chairs. Now the two chairs do raise up and have a little storage underneath of them, so maybe you could keep a placemat or something like that under there, kids coloring books if you got the grandkids with you or something. The bench also raises up, so you could store some stuff in the bench as well. Backing up here, just kind of looking toward the front section here. So you have some overhead pendant lighting there. Also, you can notice the LED light strips going down each side. You have quite a bit of storage here. Pretty good amount of counter space as well. On the windows, they do have these pull down zebra style shades. You have the high-rise spring sprayer faucet there. On the side of your peninsula here, you have electric outlet, USB charger ports, and a heat duct blowing out here as well. You'll also notice wood color in here changed for 2023. Floor color changed as well. Some of the wall board. When we get outside, you'll see the window mirror tint changed and some other stuff. So a handful of changes for the 2023 lineup. And again, this model is a new floor plan in general. Little window up above the slide there. You have the Ever Chill refrigerator here. So refrigerator on top, freezer part on bottom. Little storage and drawer pulling out there next to your stove there. Glass front stove, light up knobs, has a light inside the oven part as well. 3-burner stove top, flip down glass lid for extra counter space if you're not using it. Large microwave, and then you also have some more storage above the microwave there. Looking down here, you have 3 more drawers, some more storage space under there. There's also a propane leak detector down there as well. Nice solid surface countertops. Over here you have a pretty good sized pantry coming down the left side with some more overhead cabinet space up there. Down below, a couple more drawers, some more storage space, and you also have your electric box with your breakers and fuses there. There is USB charger port and electric outlet there above the counter. Furnace return grate there on the left. Now you'll see on different parts of the RVs as you're out shopping, different brands and stuff, they'll put in some little flyers and stuff to kind of tell you about them. Like this one has a Tough Flex roof, 20-year warranty on the material. You still have to get up there and check your seams and seals and stuff like that. But you know, the material itself, if it were to defect, does have a warranty on it. This one is something that I forget to talk about a lot in RVs. Every Forest River camper, when it's new, comes with a 1-year free roadside assistance benefits program through a company called Safe Ride. And that is a nice little safety thing just to try and help you in case something does ever malfunction. And you'll see right here on the entry door, they stuck a little sticker there with a phone number and stuff there. So you can call that Safe Ride place. Hopefully you never need to, but if you do, they got you covered, hopefully. You do have traditional RV entry door and screen door. The entry door does have a window in it, and it is Lippert thin shade ready. There's an aftermarket shade you can buy to go in there to block it off. Be sure to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. So here on the side, you have a digital voltmeter. You also have a thermostat here. Control panel here for some of the things like your awning, leveling jack, slides, some lights and stuff, all right here. Couple light switches, water pump switch, and then we have our monitor panel for the battery, fresh, black, and gray as well. Now back behind this door, we have a half bath. So you have a window in here that will open. There is a decent amount of storage space in here. Foot flush toilet as well. But overall, it is fairly roomy. And coming in here just to kind of spin around and show you the light switch and a monitor for the half bath tank. Little grab handle here to help you get up the steps into your bedroom. So over here we have a little bit of shelf space above the bed, and on the bottom of that shelf is an electric outlet USB charger ports. You have a window that opens on each side of the bed as well. The bed will raise up and there is some storage underneath of the bed. This is a camper king bed. Looking up at the ceiling in here, you can see second AC here. Again, ducted, couple speakers in the ceiling up here as well. Now spinning around here so you can see there is a ton of storage. This storage goes back basically over top of the half bath we were just in. So a lot of storage space here, pretty deep. You might have to have one of those little grabby things to reach in there and grab some of the things that might slide to the back. But that's probably, I'd say, close to 5 foot deep, maybe 4.5, 5 foot deep. And then right up there is prepping for the Wi-Fi 1 control hotspot. Here you have the other digital thermostat for the air conditioner up here. Light switch. There's a heat duct down there. And in the bedroom area, they use pull down night shades instead of those zebra style blinds. Decent amount of room at the foot of your bed. You have another window there that will open. Little drawer space over there as well. There is electric outlet and cable outlet on the roof up there. And you also have a backer in the wall to mount a TV there if you want. Now just remember, RV walls are only 2 inches thick on this model, so don't put too long of a screw through there and go out through the outside. That would be very, very bad. Sliding pocket door, sliding door to get you privacy to your main bathroom. Stepping in here to the main bathroom area. On the left side here, you have a step-in shower. Kind of starting from the top down, you do have a skylight up above. Glassed-in shower, ABS tub surround. Does have a sit-down seat in there if you need to use that. Porcelain foot flush toilet. And then you have the controls for your Furrion on-demand water heater right here. Roof vent and fan in here as well. But that is pretty cool, having an on-demand water heater. Basically works off of the propane system in the RV. And it's, if I remember right, it's like 50 or 60,000 BTUs, something like that. Really heats up the water for you quickly. And you don't have to have that tank area where you run out of water as easily. As long as you got good propane and a water supply, you can pretty much run your heater there for a long, long time for a good shower. Now, this is the stackable washer dryer or combo washer dryer area if you want. So it is all pre-prepped for it. Those shelves are removable. Then we have some sliding doors here to get you to another big closet area here. And here you have some shelf space. Hanging closet bar all the way across here. And then more shelf space down below. Now kind of spinning back around here and looking toward the bottom here, there is quite a bit of storage space underneath the sink area, and you have a couple drawers there as well. Double vanity, and then you have pretty long medicine cabinet. It's only about, I'd say probably 4 inches deep, but quite a bit of space there for whatever you want to stick in there. Some light switches there, and again, electric outlet over there. Now obviously there's tons of room in here, so you got plenty of room to get in and out of here, get dressed, and take your shower. All right, we're gonna head back outside. I wanna show you around the outside of the RV real quick, and then we're gonna come back in and close it up. So we'll be right back on the outside. All right, we're back on the outside of the brand new 2023 Sabre 38RLH fifth wheel here. We're gonna start here on the door side, kind of spin our way around. So first things up, we have a white fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded sidewall, foam block insulated. You have a lower black metal skirting. The unit has a 4-point electric auto level jack system. So you have 2 jacks on the front and 2 jacks just behind the rear axles. Now up front here is one of your 2 20-pound propane tanks. The other one's on the other side, you'll see when we get around there. Just down below the bottom here is a gas line hookup, so you could plug in a portable propane grill if you wanted to. Now here you have an electric mini fridge, and you also have hot and cold outside water if you want to use it. Your baggage doors here are held up by little magnetic holders instead of plastic clips. You have a very large pass-through storage compartment area right here. You can see some of that aluminum tube framing there. Here you have electric outlet and cable outlet. There's a little hole in the bottom of the floor there. You can undo that cap and feed your wiring out, so you could plug in a TV outside if you wanted. Little pet-friendly leash latch holder there as well. Now stepping on back here, you can see the windows have kind of a copper mirrored tint to it a little bit. That is new for the 2023 lineup as well. You have very large power awning here, manual override in the front arm head, adjustable arms for tilting for water runoff, and you have an LED little light bar on each arm instead of a strip. So a little difference there. The unit has the More Ride step above entrance step here. So quad entrance step getting you up into it, has a little step light behind the engraved Sabre name there. And then this step is rated for 500 pounds, comes down, touches the ground, has adjustable feet on it. Large folding entry handle here to help you get in and out of the RV. And you also have your model number with a few little advertisement stickers there as well. You have the black glass, safety glass entry door here, where it kind of doesn't look like it has a window in it during the day, but it actually does. You can kind of see a little bit of light coming through it here now. There is a Lippert thin shade you can buy aftermarket to go in there and block that off. Dual axle unit here, aluminum wheels, drum brakes, easy lube hubs. Very, very important to make sure you have a brake controller in your tow vehicle so that you make sure you can work the brakes on the RV properly. Slide out on the unit is pre-prepped for Wholesaler slide toppers. You'll see a little bracket on the corner of each of the rooms. And those are basically roll in, roll out awnings that will go in and out with the room and cover the top of the slide room. Nice features to have, help shade the room, repel leaves, twigs, water, things like that. So definitely recommend those if that interests you. On around to the back side here, we have a traditional flat back rear end. There is a 2-inch hitch receiver on the back of the RV here. Now, this is rated strictly for 300-pound max. It is not meant to tow a boat or anything like that. It's really just meant for like a small bike rack or luggage rack kind of scenario. Up top there, it is prepped. You see that black rectangle on the right there? That is prepped for the Lippert Stow and Go aftermarket ladder that you can purchase. It's a ladder that telescopes in and out, stores away in a storage compartment, but basically it'll attach up there, and it's rated for 350 pounds, where a traditional RV screw-on ladder is only rated for 250 pounds. So with this removable ladder setup, you could basically put it in your storage compartment and not have to worry about kids or other people getting up onto your roof, falling off, getting hurt. It's just there when you want to use it. Up top there in the center is also a rear observation camera. That is standard currently on the Sabre RV, and that camera is designed to connect to your smartphone. So if you don't have a smartphone, you're going to have to come up with something else. But basically, it's designed to connect with your smartphone. You download an app, connect it together. It allows you to see what's going on behind you. Now, if you prefer a different type, or you don't have a smartphone and you got an old style phone, you could take that camera off, put on an aftermarket camera, like say Furion observation camera, have a little screen to go in your truck kind of scenario. Obviously that would cost you more money, but it is another solution without having to get a whole new phone if you don't want to. Detachable power cord on the rear corner here. 50 amp electric service for the RV. It's probably about a 25 or 30 foot cord. Again, these slide outs are pre-prepped for Wholesaler slide toppers here. On the middle slide here, there is a stove exhaust vent up there. You need to make sure you open the flapper in that before you try to cook and get the smoke to come out there. Furnace exhaust out right here on this side. Now looking down below here, you have hot and cold low point water drains, also your main dump area. There are 2 dump handles, a galley here to dump out. And then moving up just a little more, there is a freshwater tank drain right here. And then moving up a little more, you have your other 2 dump handles right here, along with the dump hose holder tube there. This right here is going to be the other side of your pass-through storage compartment area here. Over here we have another storage area. So it goes back fairly deep. There is a light in there as well. And then you have a little docking station area here. So we have cable satellite inlets. We have gravity fill fresh water tank and city water. We have winterization area. We have black tank flush for both bathrooms. There's 2 black tank flushes here. Then there is the winterization valve for bypassing. And we have a hot and cold outside utility shower over here as well. Your on-demand water heater right here does have a little latch there to undo. You can kind of see what that looks like inside. There's a little fuse link thingy in here, another little switch there, and pressure relief valve down here. Some instructions and stuff on it as far as like model numbers and things like that as well. The other 20-pound propane tank. Now here we have some important informational stickers. We're going to pop these up for you here real quick. So let's step back first and look down the side just so you kind of get an idea what this looks like. All right, so popping up is the first sticker here is your main production date sticker. This has production date on it, VIN number, axle sizes, but most importantly here, gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load the RV up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed that number. Next is your unloaded vehicle weight sticker, basically telling you what the RV weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and it also has the length on it. And last but not least, tire sticker here, basically telling you tire size, but most importantly, tire pressure, cold tire pressure. Make sure you keep up with that. Very, very important to maintain the tire pressure on your RV so the tires don't get too low and blow out easy. Now, looking up here, you can kind of see there is a light strip across the front, a few LED lights going up there as well, little docking lights. Nice fiberglass front cap. On the front jacks, it does have the quick pull pins to drop the feet a little faster. You have your docking light switch here, jack button here. Spare tire is up here out of the way, so it's out of the weather, out of sight, out of mind, less likely to get stolen, hopefully. There's room for a couple batteries to go in here. And then back there is also the solar charge controller, and there's also a battery disconnect back here as well. Overall, pretty cool new couples coach for the Sabre lineup here. Now we're gonna run back inside. I wanna show you what it looks like closed real quick. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we're back up inside the brand new 2023 Sabre 38RLH here. And I just wanna take a few minutes here and show you what it looks like closed. So when you are ready to actually close this thing up, we have to come right on back over here to our main control panel. And let's go to the home screen here. So on the home screen, you got some setting stuff you can go in and kind of modify a little bit, but I don't recommend playing with it too much. You have devices. So we're on device page right now, and we're gonna go in here to, we got awnings, leveling jacks, lights, and slides. So we're gonna hit the slide control here, which then takes us to the next page, which has our 4 slide outs on it. Let's see if we can zoom back in here a little bit. Maybe you can see this a little bit better. But you got plus and minus signs right here. And they're also labeled as to what they go to. So we're gonna start by closing the bed slide up here that's right next to us. And basically all we're gonna do, hit the button, hopefully the right direction. The plus was out and the minus is in. And we're gonna let this come right on in. It comes straight in, goes straight out. Very important to make sure nothing is in the way of your slide when it's going in or out, so you don't hit something and damage it. You hear that ratcheting noise, that's basically telling me I'm all the way in or all the way out. Now, the door needs to be propped open if you're gonna plan on trying to get in here with the slide closed. So that is very important to remember. If you're not worried about that, then you can close the door properly. But otherwise, latch it back. So if you're trying to come in here, you know, at a rest area or something like that and run in here and grab something, make sure your door is propped open and secured propped open so it don't beat around while you're traveling. That way you can come on up in here. But you can see when it is closed here, it does kind of block off a couple of those cabinet doors there. You know, you're not really getting to anything unless you're climbing over the bed. Can't really get to your bottom 2 drawers there, so put the things you might need to grab with it closed in the top one. So pretty simple here. Again, we'll run this right on back out for you. And when this goes out, basically going straight back out. So again, push that plus button to go out. It's fairly quick and easy. These are 12-volt motors on the slides. All right, so that's back in or back out. Even with that closed or any of my other slides closed, I can always pretty much run right in here and use my half bath. So we're not really having to worry about not having access to one of our bathrooms here. Next is going to be the entertainment slide. And bringing that in, it's going to do the same thing, pretty much come straight in. Very, very important again to make sure your floor is clean. The slide will run over anything in the floor. So if you have, you know, pebbles or twigs or kids' toys or whatever, you could rip your floor if you're not careful. And you can see, very important to make sure those cabinet doors over there are closed when you're going back out and stuff so that they don't snag on the room and damage something. Now coming on back here again, let's run in the next one. Kitchen slide. Now this again, very important to make sure those cabinet doors are securely closed. So with that closed, you're not really getting down in there to grab a whole lot out of there. But I still can get to my refrigerator. So let's check here. I got one side, oh, it's latched up here. There is a latch up here you gotta undo for travel purposes. But I can get in there to my fridge. Freezer, nope, not really getting in that one. But oh, I can get into the bottom part. So if you feel like you need to grab an ice cream or something out of there to rest area, make sure you put it in the bottom part instead of the top part of the freezer, and then you'll be able to get to it. Now we're going to bring in our big slide, which at the moment they currently label as sofa slide. Again, be sure to check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country. Will definitely save you a lot of money on a new RV if you're looking for savings. So all the way in here, once they're all closed up, you can see we're not really getting back there, but it only takes a few seconds to run the slide right on back out. But just a quick recap, we got the refrigerator access, we have the half bath access, and if we prop our bedroom door open properly, we could still get into the bedroom pretty comfortably if we need to. Thanks again, guys, for taking the time to watch my RV videos. I really do appreciate it. Again, check out the folks at Couch's RV Nation.